As the online world takes over, the future of bookshops across Australia is up in the air. One Labor senator recently put a 5-year deadline on the fate of bricks and mortar bookshops, sparking outrage throughout the industry. But for one well-known Darwin bookseller, that prediction is a reality.
It is. I get comments every day about what a wonderful bookshop and there's nothing like this in Melbourne or there's nothing like this in Sydney. Who is a laugh? Yeah.
For Peter Korst, running his bookshop in Cullen Bay is a labour of love.
That's a great little book.
But after 12 years, Absolutely Books may be forced to close. Sales are down 20% and Peter Korst fears the worst is yet to come.
Combination of factors. It's things like the global financial crisis. I think it's people having 2 properties that they've got mortgaged. I think it's e-books. I think it's buying online. And buying online is starting to have a bigger impact than it's ever had.
New technology is changing the face of the industry. You can buy online and read your books on e-book readers like Kindles and iPads. The trend has already seen the demise of some of Australia's biggest retail chains. Red Group Retail, which owns Angus & Robertson and Borders bookstores, collapsed earlier this year. Just under 100 stores are closing, if they haven't already, at a cost of more than 2,000 jobs.
There is a change occurring in respect to sale and distribution in retail generally, and we're seeing it gathering pace, and it's obviously impacting in the book industry as we know it, the traditional book industry.
Avinash Clark is an avid reader who has been won over by the new technology. He now buys many of his books online and reads them via an e-reader device.
It's lighter and it's more convenient to buy books because you can literally buy a book in 30 seconds, especially someone who tends to move around a lot. It means you have less books to carry as well.
This year there will be 1.2 million media tablet units sold in this country. There have already been more units sold to this point in time than there were for the entire last year. So we're seeing an exponential growth in media tablet units.
The Federal Minister for Small Business sent shockwaves through the industry when he predicted bricks and mortar bookshops had a 5-year lifespan. He told the industry to adapt and tap into the World Wide Web if it wants to survive.
Most booksellers, I think, were gobsmacked by that comment because there is certainly there's been a change and a shift in people's buying, but it's not the demise of the bookshop. There's too many people that just enjoy coming in, browsing. We need to put this on the counter when it's state of origin.
Anna Priora knows how tough the industry can be. Her shop was part of the Angus & Robertson chain until it went into receivership.
We were quite surprised with the business going into administration and disappointed because the Angus & Robertson brand has been around for 125 years and is widely recognised and was well respected. But the end has come for them, unfortunately, and it's sad to see that.
But Anna Priora believes bookshops have a future. She's bought the business and is running the store as an independent owner.
It's just getting through this downturn in retail generally, and I'm absolutely certain that we can come out of it and we can be bigger and better.
We're a specialist bookshop. We're here in Central Australia where we have a very literary population. We have writers' groups, we have people who are seriously interested in books on a local level, and we have a thriving tourist industry.
Hi.
Thank you.
How are you?
John Capper believes his Alice Springs bookshop, Red Kangaroo Books, is here to stay. While he has expanded to the online market, he's not threatened by the growing popularity of e-book readers.
In our particular case, I don't think they will have a very big impact, primarily because the type of books that we sell, and a number of those books are by small publishers.
I'd imagine the ebook will possibly lead to the demise of some bookshops, but in terms of the smaller, more independent bookshops, they're the ones I buy the books from, and they're often the books I can't get in an electronic form.
For Peter Korst, the thought of expanding his bookshop to capture the online market is out of the question.
No, never. I won't consider that because I like the contact with people, and I don't want to be a warehouse and have to answer emails all the time and get a sore back.
His store is now up for sale. If it hasn't sold by October, he'll be closing the doors regardless.
80% of my business is local, and I've appreciated that. It's been terrific, but I'm just tired now of putting such long hours in and having so few customers.